Online video is very powerful. More than 161 million people, U.S. internet users watched it, and 99% of Americans watched it on YouTube. There's a lot of different ones. YouTube kind of is a built-in community of people. Google owns them. We talked about that Comcast video before. There was a picture of U.S. Senator Conrad Burns falling asleep at a farm hearing, and that went out. Right, 140,000 people viewed that. So people are watching. We saw what happened with Comcast. But there's other ways. It's the ultimate storytelling tool, and we use it. I'm going to give some examples. We work with the U.S. Chamber Institute for Legal Reform, and one thing that they started doing was this site called Faces of Lawsuit Abuse. And what they did was they started business people. People can submit their stories online, and then they go. This company was sued. They had been there as a small business, had been sued by someone who had also filed 24 other lawsuits over the last 10 or 15 years, and now was targeting them for a completely ridiculous problem. They were kicked out of court, but they had to pay a lot of money in legal fees, etc. But they're telling the stories. This is a story of a community pool that was closed. This is the family of an 7-year-old. They lived in Vail, and the 7-year-old was hit by another scooter and then sued by the other scooter. The 7-year-old was sued. So anyways, they use it as a storytelling tool. They're a little 3-minute. Now these are highly produced, professionally produced, but using the best tool at your disposal is a little flip cam. We did recently for a gubernatorial candidate in Illinois who's kind of a hard-nosed prosecutor. And you see we had a whole list of, 20 videos of people, the Children's Advocacy Center that he had created. It was just a woman who took a video, came in, she told the story of him. He had beat cancer 3 times. He had his doctors telling about what a great guy he was. It kind of softened him up, used it as a storytelling tool to help tell the story about him in a way that no 30-second ad could. It was, again, that authenticity, people who know him best telling the story. This is another company that we don't work with, but we use your tool called 37 Signals. They have a tool called Basecamp. Maybe some of you use it. It's if you have multiple employees, it's great. If you have multiple employees in numerous areas, you can put to-do lists in there, tasks, upload documents. They do a great job. When I first got on, I didn't know how to use them. They have these little video testimonials on their website. And you go through and you see how this attorney uses Basecamp in his company. You have this transportation services, a t-shirt retailer, and they go through and explain in detail how their company uses it. It's wonderful. And this video is actually what I use it because this video sold me on it. So think about what storytellers do you have. Again, we talked about that blog post about the Grand Canyon adventure, the hot dog eating contest. Put those people on video. If you have an employee that just had some adventure, went overseas, or just met a challenge, or got Employee of the Month, put them on video. People want to see that face when they come in, because when they come into your store, they see that employee. It's that personal connection. If you're a local nonprofit and you serve people in the community, those are stories right there. Put them on video. You don't need any professionally produced video. When I was at the Public Relations Society conference, we had the lieutenant colonel from the Army Reserves, and they would put soldiers on video while they're going through basic training. And they some of these soldiers were, they were very raw videos, but they were talking about how tough it was, and they left nothing back. And they used just a simple flip cam. And Lieutenant Colonel Oslin said that, there's a time and place for highly polished video, but social media isn't the place for it. Just get the flip cam. If you have an iPhone, it takes great video. Use that. People want to see graininess. They don't want to see lighting and makeup and all this. They want to see someone, they want to see these raw videos.